Right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. So yeah, I had to spend like 3 minutes, 4 minutes fixing the camera because for some reason the app wasn't working. So I literally had to spend like 5 minutes fixing it. I had to shut down Deep Blue and fully restart it. So it ate up around 5 minutes. Oh well, it is what it is, right? And what else did I talk about? When I was sleepy, kind of, not really. Alright, so yesterday we tried out Power Worlds. Or Power World is actually a pretty good game, so today we'll be doing that. We're also going to be doing Wolfenstein as well. And that's about it for today. That's today's schedule summed up. Yeah, that is literally it. Wolfenstein Part 3 and Power World Episode 2. That's about it for today. Nothing else to say. Actually, Power World is actually a pretty decent game. It's like a mix of Pokemon and Ark Survival Evolved. Oh, and also Satisfactory. It's a mix of all three of those. Because there's like an automation to a degree. So it's really cool. It's not a bad game actually. It's pretty good. There's automation and you make them slaves and stuff. And Wolfenstein so far is a bit. It's not bad, but sometimes the logic doesn't really make sense. But that's fine, and that's all there is to say because there's nothing else to say. That's about it. Golden Hour is not too bad, but I think Golden Hour will be busy later because just like yesterday, Golden Hour was quiet, but then the last 30 minutes before we leave, a lot of people came. Well, not really. A wolf came, and two others came. Okay, she showed what was that? Yeah, so there's nothing really to say except I'm just kind of restoring energy from sitting on the turret and letting Morgana take the hits. Yeah, again, just nothing to say, right? At least yesterday's Oriana game was insane. If you didn't watch, but I think 1959. Sorry, what am I saying? Sorry. I'm supposed to do this mission. Yeah, we're supposed to go to jungle like 12 times. Last game, their jungle was pretty strong. This game, they're not. Well, the game when we played Oriana. There's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say. All I know is that yesterday wasn't even bad. Yesterday was pretty good. Even the league wasn't that bad. I mean, sure, we lost like three times in a row, but the Oriana made up for it because it was really good. You know, the reason I played Oriana was purely because in Worlds she kept getting banned. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, I don't know what else there is to say. Everything's fine. Everything's chilling. All we gotta do is just continue creating the kid. Sorry. All I know is that the only problem is I'll need a bit of something. They're going in. Let's watch them. There's literally nothing to say. I understand. Well, no. Sorry, I do understand. The reason there's nothing to say is because one, the real world has got nothing going on right now. If you try to focus on something that's happening in the real world, it's majority just a distraction due to the large amount of ecosystems around. When it comes to our own ecosystems and games, well, Wolfenstein is pretty simple, right? It's a story game, so not much to do about that, but it's been a pretty interesting story. Power World, gotta continue that. Ended on a positive, so well, kind of. I mean, everyone died, but still, they revive anyways. So, yep. And for League, well, yesterday's Oriana game was so cracked, I had to save it. And that's about it. No problems for all three. Now, obviously, today we cannot do three. We can at best do 2 games today. So, Power, no, Saturday, no. We'll be doing Wolfenstein first for like 2 hours, and then Power World, and then maybe fix up the base or do something else. You know, it's not bad. So that's why there's like no problem to talk about. Nothing for there's nothing else. It's pretty simple again. Right, let me show you. There you go, boom. 30 minutes, 300 calories. The, the same old, same old. But it works out just fine. I mean, we can do hunting and fishing again, but I have nothing set up today. Nothing at all. Well, no, that's a lie. I do have things set up, but I just don't. I don't know. I need to check the weather and stuff. But if I wanted to go, I would have gone instantly. Oh well. Everything's ready. Oh, no, not really. But it's pretty much golden hour right now. There's only like what, like 2 people. I mean, they don't have sound barriers, but it's fine because they're like middle age couple. How's the nose right here? All right, should be ready to go. Yeah, I don't, there's not really much to talk about today. Maybe do a story video again, but yeah, usually there's nothing really to say, right? Also, Wolfenstein. I guess I could talk about Wolfenstein for a tiny bit. The reason is because it definitely shows the ecosystem logic really, really well. Yeah, I could talk about it. Hold on, shut up. Based, dude. Things always based. Anyways, yeah, Wolfenstein talks about the ecosystem pretty well. So if you don't know the context, you should watch Wolfenstein Part 2 if you want to know the context. So watch Wolfenstein Part 2. And there is a scene where there's a neat, well, an African American, right? They're basically restoring to the American character saying how before before the war, Americans treated his people the same as how the Nazis are treating them right now. Again, you need to watch that video. Just watch the video and it'll make sense. But yeah, that was like a very true ecosystem. Right. It just depends on the POV and stuff. Apparently Wolfenstein's like apparently it takes around 10 hours to finish the story. So well, it takes twice the long. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. We're only like 4 hours in, so nearly halfway there. But so far, I would say it's a pretty decent story. It's pretty entertaining, that's for sure. But again, it's definitely not a game I could play. It's definitely not a game I could play like longer than 2 hours straight. I get a bit because it's like an intense shooter game, and yeah. But I could easily play Power Worlds way longer. I keep saying Worlds, it's just Power World. I don't know why I put the S there. Is there anything else to say? Not really. Again, everything's just kind of normal, right? Can't really think of any other topics to talk about. Yeah, I mean, just nothing else to talk about. Can't think of anything, everything's chill. There's no problems. I mean, I guess the only problem is our sleep again, but I just go to sleep early, that's it. We literally did sleep early. kind of. No, not really. No, I did not sleep early today. No, I mean, yeah, didn't sleep early yesterday at all. But that's fine. We had a good league game, so it is what it is. Not bad, not bad. Dude, yeah, like I said, nothing. Right. I gotta stop saying that. And the thing is, we're literally doing like three different content, right? Usually we would like grind it one. Like, for example, in Ark, we would spend the entire day kind of grinding it, right? Satisfactory, same thing. Sorry, shouldn't say but I think maybe once or twice we did a full day on Overwatch, and we already did like one full day of League, and yeah. But for our current series right now, we split it, right? We got Wolfenstein, which is a story game, Hell World, which is like it's a pretty good, it's like a mix of, it's a mix of all of the good games, right? It mixes in Pokemon, which is a pretty good game. Well, I never played the game, I only watched the show, but Pokemon, and then it's got like a mix of Ark Survival, which is really cool. But then it's also got a mix of Satisfactory, where there's automation, so it's actually kind of unique, right? It's like you're catching Pokemon not just for a pretty show, right? But you're actually catching them to do slave work, and it's actually pretty amazing watching the creatures you capture work as slaves. It's actually quite nice because it automates a lot of the things. Around 4 5s now. But besides that, though, oh yeah, Subnautica's done. I already talked about that though. Subnautica 2's done. Early access ending wasn't actually the best, but it's because it's early access, so technically that's not even an ending. It's like halfway of the mission. But Subnautica 2 is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Even though we could have bought it on Game Pass, it's fine. I buy it anyways. So yeah, Subnautica 2 is actually pretty good. Now, if I compared the current Subnautica 2 with like Below Zero or like number one, I did play Below Zero. Hmm. Both of them were good. Below Zero was also quite good. Below Zero was really good too. Especially, yeah, Below Zero was pretty good. But I think the map was a lot smaller. But I think Below Zero had the prawn suit. When it comes to the Subnautica 2, there's only one vehicle, but it's got like multiple chassis. That's not bad. Subnautica 1 was also. Subnautica 1 was, OG. I don't know, all of them are good, man. They're all good. Subnautica 2 was actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. And like grinding the materials is also not bad because it's not bad. It's a good game. Only downside was that last part, which kind of ruined the vibe. The alien parts, because there's no guide to it. But it's fine. Overall, there's some notification space. All right, that's enough. That's enough talking about it. I talked about it, right? It's good. It's good. So far this month has been pretty decent. The bike man's here too. Yeah, it seems like golden hour is like it's a bit delayed recently. It's like we get a pretty quiet golden hour at the beginning, but then they start coming in all of a sudden. But it's fine. It's not a big deal. The only thing is that in the hunting and fishing, that section of has been a bit unlucky. I'm pretty sure we're on like a loose, not loose. Would you call it a loose streak? No fish streak. Yeah, we're on a no fish streak for a long time now. Ooh, I'm on a big streak in the hunting and fishing right now, right? Pretty sure for like the past multiple trips I've gone to, There's not even been anything big. Nothing. Not even bites or anything. Yeah, nothing at all. Yeah, the dock, none. The the lake exploring, none. The solo trip, visiting the river and the foggy lake, none. The previous lake, nothing but like one baby salmon. Yeah, I mean it's been it's been pretty bad, but maybe if we go to the pier. But I was gonna go yesterday, but I didn't. But I think I can go today. But then we won't be able to stream. Hmm. It's not like I'm itching to play Wolfenstein, right? It's not like I'm itching to play Wolfenstein, and I'm not even itching to play Power World either. And ooh, but League's good. Sorry, I'm actually getting addicted to League, but it's good. Especially that game yesterday. That Oriana was actually so good. Especially because we like had an impact, right? When we played Soraka, fuck, that was annoying. But that Oriana game was actually based. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of reminds me of when we played Soldier in Overwatch too. Like when you carry, and like it's like a really intense match. Like whereas like winnable and losable. That's those games are like the ones that are key. I still remember the Overwatch one too. As Soldier, it was like a win or lose. It was like a match point like 5-5 type of game. Also, I think there's one thing that's saving me from League Crash. You know what I'm saying? You know what's saving me? When I first made the account, or like my account level 19, right? But it seems like my voice and socials are like completely turned off. Like no one can whisper to me. I can't even read the team chat. I can't even read the match chat. So right now when we play League, we have absolutely zero communication besides pings, right? So I think that's what's saving my sanity in League. Or if I turn off socials, it's kind of like when we first, no, it's kind of like when we played Overwatch, right? My socials were turned off when we played Widowmaker every game, and it was based. But then the moment we started turning it on and reading people's comments, we stopped playing Widowmaker and started going other champions. Hmm. If I go back to Overwatch, I'm honestly probably just gonna turn off the. Yeah. I might. I think I enjoy myself more just turning off the chat rather than reading it. For Overwatch, I thought it'd be entertaining, but it's not. It's just toxic. And League is significantly worse, so I'm not even gonna bother turning it on. Actually, yeah, if you just turn off like the socials, League is not bad. I mean, sure, you're not gonna get any praises, right? Like you're not gonna get any praises. That's the one negative thing about turning off chat is that you don't know if you're getting praise or not. But you won't see any negative things as well. That's exactly what's keeping our sanity in League. Turning off the chat. Well, the chat was never turned on to begin with. That's what saves my sanity. And on Twitch, no one really talks smack because, like, you know, they don't. Why would they flame the stream? Like, you know, except matter of fact, if I turned on chat and like, I'm probably going to be the one flaming. Yeah, I'd be the one flaming. Or if I when I play Strike, I would flame everyone. I'd be like, yo, why is everyone trash? It's fine though. It's fine. I'll turn it off. I'll keep it. I'll maybe turn it on one day, but from our experience from Overwatch, right? Games just got miserable when we turned off the chat. But then it was also kind of important. Oh, maybe I will turn it on. I don't know. Because apparently League's got voice chat too now. Nah, there's no point. I don't know. I'll think about it. Actually, yeah, I'll turn it off for now. If someone really wanted us in League, like a duo, and they would friend request me. Because like Kalen already did it once. Water's nearly done, but I'm gonna have to go over here instead. You know, it's no problem. No problem. We'll just move over. I got the hiccups. I got the hiccups, GG. If I go hunting and fishing today, we might actually try the. We'll try the pier, but it's gonna be after sunrise, so might not be able to stream today. Then maybe we'll give it a shot. Maybe, but depends how many people is gonna be there. From my experience, when I stay past sunrise, the pier is actually full of people. Like what the hell? I remember that video. I still remember John. He never got back to me. I literally told him to. I was like, "Hey, John, here's my number. Text me. Text me if you want your video." And he never did. Bro never responded. That's why I gave people my number. That's why I gave people my number instead of getting theirs. Yeah, he never responded though. Oh well. Yeah, but when I went to the pier after sunrise, there was a lot of people there. It's pretty bad. But that was on a weekend, so who knows what the conditions are on a normal day. But if we're gonna go after sunrise, then we can actually manage to do everything first. We'll just miss out the streaming time, but that's fine. I'll just make it up on Saturday. I'll make it up tomorrow and make a whole bunch of. Okay, I keep hiccuping. Stop. Yeah, so that's maybe that's my I might do that today. Yeah, I'll see how it goes. Right? Yeah, I'll see how it goes. It'll be a nice little adventure video. So if that's the plan, I can do literally everything first, right? So I can do Alpha 3 regime, I can do editing, I can do the dips and pull-ups, I can even eat food, I can even do maybe mass waterworks, and then go to the pier. Now, what is mass waterworks? Self self-explanatory. Just drinking mass water. Drinking water's work. Yeah, I keep getting hiccups. So I keep getting hiccups. I think it's what do you call it? They're nerfing me. They're nerfing my speech. The hiccups are still going. Like, why do humans even hiccup? Don't even know. It's not like I'm choking on anything. Hiccups are only good if you choke. Like, if you're choking on something, a hiccup will save your life. But, you know, I guess, that's why I don't know. Dude, the hiccups are delaying my speech. Don't even want to talk anymore. Wait, the hiccups are still here. What? It's been like a minute now. Alright, yeah, I know the drill. The remaining shrugs. Speed around these. Hold on. Okay, the hiccups are gone, I think, but I'm probably gonna jinx it. You know, actually, yeah, I think we are gonna go to the pier today. I feel like every time I play League, I need to touch water or something. Well, not touching grass literally just means like go outside, right? Is that what it means? Touch grass? Well, I mean, technically coming here is touching grass, no? Like we're outside, though. I think what it means is like when people say touch grass, I think it's like those people that like literally just don't leave. Like they literally don't leave their room or their house. They just stay in the house. I mean, it's nothing wrong with staying in the house though too. I stay in the house too. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, touch grass. What do you mean by that? Again, you don't actually have to touch grass. Just, I mean, if you've got like a backyard and you've got the optimal settings to put a backyard, right? Then you can literally just go outside and get butt naked in the sun, and you'll literally get more benefits than the person that goes outside to hang out for like 2 hours, right? It's like going to the what? Going outside, going on like a walk in the park. I guess this also comes benefits too, but if you're trying to get sunlight, butt naked in the sun, GG, easy, so easy. It's good. You get sun so efficiently. And there's no tan lines either. You just butt naked in the sun, right? It's done. Easy. I do miss the sun though. Haven't had sun in decent like a week or so. Sunlight's been just clouds, nothing. It's fine though. What else is there to talk about? What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, I was talking about touching grass, right? I don't know. Some people, again, it just depends on the ecosystem, right? There's no right or wrong, literally. Like, if you want to go to the more socialized, go do that. It is what it is, you know? Just depends on your ecosystem. Ain't nothing else about it to it. It's just ecosystems, right? It's like, if that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. As much as you could say those people that don't touch grass, they're still needed. Everyone's needed. There's no right or wrong. So, our traps aren't actually the strongest. So, I don't know, but I have a suspicion that these are sus. Yeah, so today's going to be an interesting adventure, I think. We're going to be adventuring the pier beyond sunrise. I'll see how many people there are. Honestly, I'm not expecting to catch any fish. I'm just going to experience, or I already have experience of it. I'm just going to have a little browse and see what kind of people are there. But we'll most likely bounce if the people there are too many, and I've just abandoned the mission. Well, maybe I'll give it a shot. I'll see. The only thing is though is that during sunrise, people start walking up the pier, like just normal people that want to enjoy like the view of sunrise. But it has been cold recently. But again, that area, that beach area, I've noticed when I'm fishing there or like just there, right? Or just driving there, right? There is always a lot of people. There's always a lot of people like, you know, there's always just a lot of people running around, walking around. It's because it's in like that zone is a luxury zone. So the people that live nearby mostly get most of their funds from just wealth. Well, how I say it, most of them just are they're like me, right? Chilling. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate it. It's a normal thing. No need for a story video because well, there's no need. See you guys later. No, there's no later. Next time.